Ever since our main character was a kid, he always liked to read comics. But every time he read them, he eventually realized that the main characters weren't even cool. Instead, the ones that were truly cool were the ones who hid their powers and revealed them only in moments of peril. That's why, ever since he was a kid, he wanted to be a character who was secretly overpowered. He developed a special skill of helping others without their knowledge. The old lady said, "Why does it feel so light?" Our main character was very happy that he secretly helped someone without showing his face. He decided to call it a day before he got caught helping others, thinking of who to help tomorrow. He had been secretly helping people for 10 years, and today he got hit by a truck. When he woke up, he said, "Didn't I get hit by a truck?" A woman approached him, saying, "This is a world of swords and magic. I've anticipated your arrival. I'm Herika, the goddess of war. I've been waiting to bestow upon you a new life." Our main character said, "You've been waiting for me? So you know me?" She replied, "Of course I know you. You are one of the few saints in the world who helps others in secret." Our main character said, "I see. I tried so hard to remain unseen, yet I failed to hide it from the gods." She looked at him and laughed. She said she would grant him her blessings, and he could choose to become anything he wanted in this world: a warrior, a demon king, or even a king. Our main character said he wanted to become a secretly overpowered wimp. The goddess was confused and asked again, "What?" Even though in his previous life he had secretly been fanning someone, secretly sweeping floors, he knew that wasn't what he truly wished for. He wanted to be someone who was overpowered but underestimated by others, only showing off his overwhelming strength when needed. The goddess said, "Okay, I understand." She promised to make him stronger than any warrior, demon king, or any other being, but warned, "If your powers are discovered, your heart will explode. Just as you wished, you must truly hide your powers." Our main character tried to stop her, but it was already too late. 2 years passed since he came to this world. He hadn't asked the goddess to put a restriction on him dying if anyone discovered his powers. Now he was the strongest being in the whole world. He easily destroyed the beasts that attacked him. After witnessing his powers, the monsters tried to run away. Our main character said, "Thankfully, my heart doesn't explode if beasts discover my powers." He punched the monster with gushing force and said, "That's the last one. I don't see any more beasts. I should get back to the village." A girl with red hair said, "Where have you been?" Our main character replied, "Sorry, Era, I had a stomachache." Era said, "You should have told me. You know how weak you are. I told you not to wander alone." He said, "I'm sorry." 2 kids appeared, saying, "I haven't seen any wolf beasts around lately. I hope we never see those beasts again." Hearing that, our main character felt really happy. An angry guy appeared, grabbed his head, tossed him to the floor, and said, "Don't wander off on your own again." Era checked on our main character to see if he was okay. The guy said, "I took you in because you're young, but why are you so weak and useless?" Our main character secretly laughed and said, "I'm sorry, sir." The guy shouted again, "What are you waiting for? Go out and start sweeping." Our main character and the other kids swept the floors while singing, and if people saw them, they would donate food and drinks to the orphanage. However, the guy in charge of the orphanage took all the food for himself and only gave them potatoes. The girl said, "The lady gave us chicken. Why do we only get potatoes?" The boy said, "Shut up and eat. It's better to eat potatoes than to starve on the streets." Our main character said, "That damn director." Era brought out the egg she had been hiding and said, "Eat it before the director sees you." The other kids were happy and said, "Era, you're the best." She gave our main character an additional one and said, "You can eat mine too. You're too thin. If you grow any thinner, the director will kick you out." Our main character said, "No, I'm okay. You can have your egg." She insisted, "You have to eat it or you'll get thrown out of here." Suddenly, her stomach growled and she felt embarrassed. Our main character laughed and said, "Era, you also have to eat." Our main character remembered when he first came to this world. He was being kicked out by everyone. Life as an orphan was sheer hell. No one offered any protection. He knew this was the life he wished for, but it was too harsh. She was the only one who came and said, "My name is Era. Come with me. The director is not a good person, but you will get food and shelter there. That's how he got into the orphanage. Our main character grabbed the egg he was given and put it in her mouth. Then he said, "Let's go to the School of Magic. They accept people from any kind of background, and we can eat any type of food we want." After the kids heard about delicious food, they said they also wanted to go to the academy. That night, they decided to go to the Magic Academy and live a good life. This manhwa has 50 plus chapters. Thanks for watching, and see you in another video.